How's everybody doing? Welcome back to That's Hat Podcast on YouTube. What I got here, this is unusual, and I want to show something real quick. We'll use it back up. Alright. This is ThunderMace issue 6 from a RAK Rat Graphics publication. $2 from like late 80s. Here's what I want to show you. I'll line these up. This thing is a hair shorter, as you can see in the normal comic, but a lot wider. Can't put this motherfucker in a bag. And I kind of want to, because I got a suspicion this actually might be the quote-unquote, going by the way people classify shit now, the first appearance of a minor comic and video game character. But, Rack. It's ThunderMace. Look at it's very detailed art. I didn't know this company. ThunderMace, readers and friends, for those of you that picked up one of our Rat graphic comics, welcome aboard. For those of you who followed our progress, thanks for your continued support. This issue features some pencils from the artist Wayne Lousy from my layovers, over which I've done the finishes. I think you'll enjoy it. Bob Cross. Akron, Ohio. When did this come out? December 89. Art on this is really nice. Look at this. And it's a fantasy book. There's a lot of these 80s black and white fantasy books. And I think a big part of it is a lot of your comic shops. Comic shops have always had to, I mean, comics have always helped, but there's been periods where comics were not surprised. I've always had to rely on other stuff to keep them running. And one of the big things back in the day for people I've talked to who had shops back then, like in the late 70s, was it early 80s, when D&D was getting hot before they had the Satanic Panic bullshit. D&D sold well, so you got people into fantasy, so they wanted fantasy comics. I mean, you had the adventure, and this to me, of all the ones I've seen, I have not read this entire issue. I've flipped and looked at the art many a times, and the art is fucking great on it. And I love the look at these panel layouts. Look how this goes. You gotta like spin the book. Some really neat layouts. And then you got like pages like this where, you know, it's turn the book sideways. Just really neat stuff. Okay, give me a second. Sorry about that. I was getting scratched there. I had to get a little sip of drink. Like I said, really nice artwork. Really good line detail. I don't know how it would look in color. In black and white, it looks really nice. Really, really, really nice. And I got something over here I want to show. Because I knew who Rack was when I got this. I didn't know until a few years ago. Probably, 2013 probably. Look at that. It's really cool looking shit. This is what I was talking about. That's Chakken the Forever, man. And Rack created him. He made a few comic appearances. I don't know if this is his first appearance or not. I'm not sure. But something in a second makes, and this is T-shirts. Oh, that's pretty cool. This is what makes me think. Chakken the Forever Man, a Rack Deluxe format one-shot duo in 1990. And it was not too long after that's when the game came out on the Genesis. Chakken the Forever Man. If you bought any of those at game, the little portables or the plug-and-play Genesis, Chakken's on there. It's a very, very hard game. But my little connection to Rack, and that's just cool as fuck, is this. I have a bunch more of these. He did a whole pile of these. He had a whole bunch of these at CoastCon one year. That's been hanging on my wall. That's Jason. And I bought them. They were like, what was it? They were cheap too, like 50 cents a pop, or the more you bought, the cheaper. He had buttons with this already, and the dude was just piling up on the money because so many people wanted this shit. And that one's, I got Freddy, I got Jason, I got an Ash, I got a Leatherface, I got a bunch of, matter of fact, I took my two little cousins that year to the con. They got a stack of these from. I got a bunch of buttons too, but check that out. Fucking Rack comic. I didn't think I'd get one in. Like that pop. I mean, this is, yeah. It just got a little damage. It's a white cover, so it's going to be hard to get this in really good shape, like that white cover. But it was just cool. And this is, I've mentioned before I got like 20 pounds of comics for my birthday, 2019. This is one of the comics that came out of that. I was like, that's cool, yo, hell. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, Give me that thumbs up. Leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.